with each other all the time. A company that will be a lot of, I'll miss that a lot when I get back to Earth. Well, we do two general categories of science space station, stuff that for the universe, but also science for the benefit of life, biology, medical, chemistry, materials. We do all kinds of experiments. We have almost 300 going on at any given time over the course of an. I think some of the most exciting, because I'm a medical doctor, a lot in the realm of medicine that helps us understand how the human body works when we come up and live for a long period of time. Well, Katie, in terms of science, it would be hard to pick just one thing, but I could tell you about another payload that we have on the exterior of the space station that we just recently launched. And it's the origin of our universe. Believe it or not, Cade, I'm able to use internet telephone, so I can call my family on the telephone, and I'm able to call them at least once a day. And then once a week, we also get a teleconference that looks a lot like FaceTime on your phone. I'm able to see my family's face on my computer screen once a week. So we have really good ways to stay connected with our friends and family. I mean, one of the best ways that we prevent injury is we make sure that we're very healthy when we get up here. But if we were to get a serious injury, I happen to be a medical doctor, so a lot of times I can be helpful to my crewmates. We also have a lot of medications and first aid supplies up here. And if I'm ever feeling like I need to get the advice of a doctor on the ground, we can reach through telephone and teleconference to speak to any kind of medical specialty. And if somebody was so seriously injured that their life was in jeopardy, get back into our spacecraft and return to the Earth. Well, we have a system of food up here, and we have space food that comes from all over the world. All the different space agencies that participate in the International Space Station program provide food, and so we have terrific types of different foods. And I would say, you know, they have us taste all of the food on the ground up here to the space station, and I think that it all tastes about the same. As far as desserts, I like desserts and candy, and one of our resupply vehicles recently brought a resupply of candy that I was in desperate need of. I really enjoy that very much. Well, Jordan, it's hard to remember everything that we have to remember, so we rely on having it written down in a procedure, a set of instructions that tell us exactly what to do. And control talking to us from the ground, and we can ask them questions all the time. We would not be able to figure out how to do everything on this really complicated vehicle without the help of a giant team on the ground that can talk to us on the radio, and then books and books worth of instructions, procedures that tell us exactly how to do everything. We have an instruction for everything we do. You're talking about the physical part of the International Space Station. I think most astronauts would agree that the cupola, which is our 360-degree window that looks down at the Earth, but we have multiple windows on the Earth, and I would say any module that's got a window in it is our favorite, because that's one of our favorite things to do, is look at the most interesting things that we recycle is that we actually take our urine into containers and then put it through a machine that turns it back into drinking water.